Yo, what's good, y'all? Oh shit, Lingo, name change. But yeah, man, we finna react to this Kids Behind Bars, Life of Parole, Second Chance. Now I don't know about y'all, but hold on, let me fix this. I don't know about y'all, but getting locked up is one of the scariest experiences I can have. I'm not built for jail. I ain't gonna act like I am. But shit, we're gonna get into this, man. I don't know where it is. I just clicked on. I needed something to react to, so we about to just watch it. All right, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and let's get into it, man.
From what we could gather, early in the evening on April 10th, the four kids were at the Aurora Mall. They were at the arcade. They were playing different games. At one point, one of them handed out these three weapons. They were intent on committing some type of crime that night. Chris was a completely innocent bystander who just happened to go in to use an ATM. They didn't say a word to him. They used him as a target. And so cold-blooded about it.
Things moved really quickly. They were all found guilty. Curtis Brooks was guilty of felony murder. It's a mandatory life without parole sentence. He didn't aim a gun at anyone and he didn't shoot anyone. But now, based on the U.S. Supreme Court's decision that life without parole sentences for juveniles is unconstitutional, Curtis Brooks will be resentenced.
He should not get a second chance for this. Chris's family doesn't get a second chance. I don't get a second chance.
I don't know what happened.
I think those four should do all life in prison and never see the outside of those bars.
But you don't know what actually happened.
I have had to fight for him to keep them where they are since the day they were put in prison.
I don't know.
I've written so many letters. They don't
This
realize
might
what
kill
they do,
my
these
brother,
families
and I
who
wouldn't
thought
care,
they closed
so.
that part of that book. They took a
Whoever
life.
he is to them.
You need to spend life in prison without parole.
Wow. He was 15 at the time.
Looking back, what do you think that 15-year-old kid deserved?
He'd absolutely deserve to go to prison.
And what do you deserve today?
That day on April 10th, 1995,
Oh, so he did do it. Okay.
I
I'm
was
up there thinking
homeless.
he's innocent or something.
And I met some guys that offered me a place to stay. They told me that they had a car, but they made the comment, don't trip on how we get it. I wasn't a stupid kid. I knew what it meant. We were gonna go take a car. I didn't have a sense that somebody was going to die.
Here we go. Part 2 of the resentencing. The only sentence that would bring justice is no more than 30 years.
You're basically saying if you kill somebody, we can only hold you to a certain, you're not going to be in there for life. So where is the justice?
Please be seated. All right, this is the case of the state of Colorado versus Curtis Brooks. Obviously, we're set for a resentencing hearing today. By late yesterday, the people filed a petition pursuant to Rule 21.
I have faith in the judicial system, and I have hoped that the courts would correct this severe sentencing disparity, but we have applied for clemency on behalf of Curtis Brooks, and we've asked that the Governor Hickenlooper, grant Curtis clemency and to correct this severe sentencing disparity himself. Clemency is where the governor can commute or reduce a defendant's sentence.
Okay. Okay.
Like, I can only imagine, like, how Curtis must be feeling, like, this waiting and waiting and waiting. He's been waiting for
24 years. 24 years.
24 calendar years is too long for a 15-year-old who didn't hurt or kill anyone. And certainly life without parole is unconscionable.
Okay, so he didn't do it.
The release is out.
gosh. Hi.
Come here.
Oh my God, oh my gosh.
Just got it. Governor Hickenlooper announces clemency for offenders, December, Friday 14th. Oh my God. I'm gonna look for Curtis's.
So he didn't do anything.
It's 110 pages. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is the most amazing. Yes!
Woo! Curtis Brooks, there it is!
Okay, now, the statute in which Mr. Brooks was sentenced is unconstitutional pursuant to Miller v. Alabama. Granting this commutation is in the interest of justice. Grant of clemency. B, and hereby is granted a limited commutation such that he is granted parole effective July 1st, 2019.
Woohoo!
He shall remain on parole for 5 years. Okay.
Global Town Link has a collect.
So he didn't do it.
Curtis,
Okay.
I've got the order in my hand.
Okay.
Curtis, it's amazing. You have a 2-page letter from Governor Hickenlooper to you. Sorry. This is about you, not me, so stop crying, Holland. Governor Hickenlooper says, Mr. Brooks, after learning about your case and your character, I am commuting your sentence by granting you parole effective July 1st, 2019.
Well, it's officially official now.
Yeah.
I always felt like
Well, he's 40 now, 40 something.
if I continued to just live a path of ignorance and not change, then he truly would have died for nothing. As a kid, everyone I touched, I impacted negatively. I want to be a person that impacts people positively now.
So I'm kind of lost. Like, is this like a new series or something? Because, man, that's for real. He went to jail when he was 15, right? So he spent, she said 24 years. He's been in prison more than he has been in the real world. You know, more than he was alive out in the real world. So you know. But I'm confused. Are they trying to like? Is this like a new series or something they just started? Because I'll do reactions to them like all the time. But, I just gotta learn more about it. I'm sorry for being ignorant. That's me. I just gotta learn more about it, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, check out Zion's channel. Link might be in the description. Fuck that nigga. But anyways, yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for liking, subscribing. I did subscribe, didn't you? And we out.